Hello students, welcome to my channel. So today we will start with a new topic which is known as the factors controlling the surface of the earth. So in this factors, the two main or the two most important factors are the endogenetic or the exogenetic factors. So coming into the description or the details, we all see mountains, plains, plateaus, rivers, oceans on the surface of the earth. So have you ever thought that how these oceans are created, the mountains are formed, the plateaus are emerged, or the rivers are formed? These are all formed due to certain forces which are exerting on the surface of the earth, either above the surface of the earth or inside the surface of the earth or within the surface of the earth. So these are the various features like mountains, plains, plateaus, rivers, and oceans and seas, which we can see on the surface of the earth, but these are formed by different forces. These forces are known as the exogenetic forces or the endogenetic forces. So what causes these features, or there are certain agents which continuously act upon on the surface of the earth. The agents are like running water, glacier, wind, waves, tides, currents, and features like tsunami. Actually all these things, all these uh, b- uh, agencies are actually created inside the surface of the earth or within the surface of the earth. So these agencies that originate outside the earth's crust are called exogenetic forces. So there, what is exogenetic forces? Coming into the topic heading, exogenetic forces are those forces which are acting on the surface of the earth and creating various kinds of different features. So we will come back to those features in a short while. And what is endogenetic forces? The forces which operate inside the surface of the earth, within the surface of the earth, they are known as the endogenetic forces. So endogenetic forces actually depends on mainly on the temperature and the pressure inside the earth. The temperature and the pressure that prevails inside the earth controls the endogenetic process. In the endogenetic process, we come across a term called diastrophism. So, what is this diastrophism? Diastrophism is a force that occurs inside the surface of the earth, which actually helps in the bending, folding of the rocks, or the wrapping, or the fracturing of the rocks. That is called diastrophism. So, if we classify diastrophism, we will get two types of movement. One is epirogenic movement and the other one is orogenic movement. So coming into epirogenic movement is the continental building, the movement that helps to build the continents. So epirogenic movement actually are two types of movements. It is two types. So in a pyrogenic movement, we will see that there is an upliftment of the landmass or the submergence of the landmass, which is also known as subsidence. So a pyrogenic movement can be classified into two types. One is upliftment and number two is subsidence. So upliftment, we can see there are certain beaches which are raised from the surface of the earth. It can be any seabed or sea level, rises in sea level. These are also evidences of upliftment. Example like plateaus are the features of upliftment. Mountains are the features. These are example is Deccan Plateau. We can see beaches in Kathiawar, in Orissa, in Nellore, in Chennai. All these are the features of upliftment. So what is submergence? Submergence are areas which are submerged, which goes below the sea level. These are called the submergence. So submergence also happens due to earthquake. Example like the area near the run of Kutch is an example of submergence. Sundarban area is also an example of submergence. Mm, Andaman and Nicobar Islands are an example of submergence. So, again, coming into this orogenic movement. So, what is orogenic movement? Orogenic movement is the horizontal movement. So, epirogenic movement is the vertical movement, emergence and submergence. Orogenic movement is the horizontal movement. So, and what causes this horizontal movement? It is the tangential forces. It is the endogenetic forces that works tangentially, means sideways. That causes this orogenic movement. So orogenic movement are horizontal or tangential in nature. So when the forces goes to opposite direction, it forms fractures, ruptures, and if it goes to a same direction, it creates folds. So formation of fold mountains, formation of fault lines, all this takes place due to this orogenic movement. Sometimes it goes towards the same direction, sometimes it goes towards the opposite direction. So this is called the orogenic movement. So it can also be known as the compressional force, or forces acting as a divergence. Means compressional means moving towards each other, and it is, and divergent means moving away from each other. So causes the this causes the orogenic movement. So in sudden movement, which we see in where endogenetic forces, sudden movements can be volcanic eruption, it can be earthquake. So these are caused by sudden shaking of the earth's surface or sudden eruption from within the surface of the earth. The lava comes out, that is known as the sudden movement. So what are the features of exogenic movement that happens on the surface of the earth? Like weathering, erosion, these are all exogenic movement. So students, please mm, uh, uh, please go through this chapter and go through my lecture. If you find any difficulty, you can mail it to me. My mail id is diparnachatterjee@gmail.com, and my number is 9820914337. So good night for today, and we will meet again tomorrow with another small topic. And by the way, this is a very important topic to understand, because this creates the base of the base knowledge for the formation of fold mountains, falls, everything. Thank you.